What is going on, guys? Dark over here, and welcome back to the Dark Puffle Experience. We continue our discussion on the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild gameplay that we have witnessed at E3. I am still not alone.
Hi. Hola.
And so, we continue our conversation. I think Pika had something else to say about bosses, or do you think you're...
I think I'm good for now. I think whatever I come up with and I'll mention.
Fair enough. Nintendo, are you good on that?
On what?
The bosses.
I was gonna say he's good. Are you good? On what? He's good.
He's good. On one. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so one thing I wanted to figure out was the first cutscene that we've ever seen, like when they premiered it for the first time. Do you think we're ever going to see that again?
What? You mean the first 2012 cutscene?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Like the first in-game cutscene, and do you think that's going to be like important at all, or do you think that's going to...
I feel like that's the trailer of the game. No, I feel like, you know how like on the game before it even starts, if you wait a little bit, like a cinematic plays, I feel like that's the cinematic.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. I feel like that's like if you wait too long to press start, it'll like start up again and then it'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
So on that note, do you think we're gonna see other cutscenes? Considering we don't really need the story to progress, or anything.
We don't need a story. We don't need the story to progress.
No, I think I'm pretty sure HMK said that he heard somewhere that he got a source that telling him that you don't actually need to like play through a set story or anything. Like you don't even have to know the entire story to complete the game.
I think I would rather know the entire story.
I think I would too. That's the adventure of it. Like you explore at your own pace.
So that's what makes the Legend of Zelda games Legend of Zelda games. That whole the story, you know. I mean, like you're able to. It's the story that you must follow, but you have the freedom.
Yeah.
So like, there was no story. Like, I think that's what they actually. That makes actually perfect sense now. Thinking about it, that the Breath of the Wild is doing something like that. You don't need the story to progress. Like, even though the story's, you know?
Like, the story's there and it's interesting, and if you want to, you have the power to discover the story yourself if you truly feel like you want to, you know? And they give you that power, and it's really, really neat. I like that.
I think that's good because a lot of people, like, surprisingly, a lot of people they would play games not for the story, but for the actual game, like how fun it is. Like,
yeah.
Our friend Dylan, for example, he likes games not about the story, but he likes them
for the game.
For the actual game.
That's so true. That explains why he's in the like. He can play games like Overwatch and what's it called, Rainbow Six Siege. Those are the type of games he plays. Like Battlefield. He likes games for like to play games. Like he doesn't really care for the story of games or anything like that as much as like I would, you know.
Yeah, he cares more about the actual game itself.
Yeah, that's actually a perfect example. So for people like him, Breath of the Wild would be perfect. Like it's like he would enjoy the game. If he doesn't really care about the story, he could just do the whole surviving wild thing. You know, get your equipment ready and go take on some bosses and explore and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know. That's why like games like I like Overwatch a lot. But I can only play it for so long because I can't. I like games with story. I like being immersed in a story, getting to know characters better and stuff like that. You know.
Yeah, and while playing, you're like, what happens next? Like, you want to continue.
Yeah. Like, I want to know like what happens next. What's going on now? You know. Like, I like that sense of like mystery and story. You know.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like, I can't play. I'm not a fan of like Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Battlefield, is that what it's called?
Yeah, Battlefield. Like I feel you.
I like Grand Theft Auto but because there's story and it's freedom, but the Grand Theft Auto is still like cutting it.
Yeah, it's like
a game. Story makes, huh?
It's like borderline for you.
Yeah, like a game is the story is what makes games to me. Like I would never. To me it is really hard to comprehend playing a game without any story. I mean, some people do it, and that's perfectly fine. I'm not going to judge, you know?
Of course.
I mean, they could do that, more power to them, you know what I mean? But I can't do that, personally. It just seems really odd to me.
Absolutely.
And that's what's good about the new Zelda game.
Yeah, you
It-
play
it's
at your own pace. You
forever.
discover the story at your own pace. You play the game. It's so at your own pace. It's so perfect.
Yeah.
It's a. I
That was
think
a
they did that
smart
on
move.
purpose. They
That was
did
a
that
smart
to.
move on their.
Huh?
That was a smart move on their end.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did that to appeal to more people. Like, oh, you don't care about the story? That's perfectly fine. You can go ahead do you. But for those of you that do care for the story, here you go. You can. We got some stuff around. You know, you got to look for it yourself. We're not gonna help you, but it's around there. So if you guys want to go find the story, go for it. I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna like the story because Legend of Zelda. You feel me though? So, but yeah. So
I wish they said it like that.
I don't think anybody would say it like that. I can imagine Miyamoto.
Except for Etika.
Huh?
Etika would say it like that.
Really? Probably, yeah.
Oh,
Probably. Oh my god, I can only imagine Etika after all that. I haven't checked up on him at all. Oh wow. That's changing later
April showed me his reaction.
on. What did he think?
He was pretty hyped about it. As always.
Probably talking about how hard his dick is.
No, nothing like that.
What?
That's
That's
only for
what he
Smash.
does.
But that's only for Smash, though.
Oh, fair enough. But no. He does it for Nintendo stuff in general, and for other games too, depending on the game.
I mean, I could be wrong. I'm not sure if I watched all of it. I think he had like a live stream, so he could have done that for other things.
Fair enough. But
Not sure.
anyway, speaking of gameplay, they implemented one new thing that I think is just revolutionary. Can you figure out
Slow
what that
motion
is?
thing?
No, that's called Flurry Rush, and that was another thing that I
What's
thought was
Flurry
really neat.
Rush? What?
Okay,
Flurry Rush.
Flurry Rush is this weird time stoppy thing that Link is able to do. He doesn't. I don't know if it. I don't know. If he
Oh yeah,
stops-
when he's like shooting a bow.
No. Oh
no, not
yeah.
only that,
Yeah.
he can fight like that too.
But you could be up close and personal with another enemy like that too. Like you could be using any type of weapon, like a sword or
Your
anything.
sword.
Oh, I forgot another thing.
What?
His weapon choices.
Oh yeah, he
He's
can fight
able
with
to-
like anything.
He can have a two-handed sword now.
He can use two swords at the same time.
No, but that would be
Huh.
dope.
Huh.
But that would be dope. Okay, in game, he's able to use a two-handed sword, meaning he uses the sword with both hands, meaning he doesn't use his shield. So he slings a little bit slower, but
But it's really powerful.
but it's stronger. Right. So he doesn't use a shield, but he uses a stronger sword. That was another thing for the DLC possibilities. I thought it would be really because Nintendo seems to be kind of they're kind of friendly with Square Enix, wouldn't you agree? Final
No,
Fantasy.
don't. No, I know what you're gonna say, and no.
What do you think? What? It's not Kingdom Hearts related.
I know it's Final Fantasy and Cloud's Buster Sword as a
God,
DLC.
how did you read me like a book, dude? How did you know?
Dude, you said a two-handed weapon, and they're friendly with Square Enix. Don't you think? I already knew where you were going.
Come on, that would be so cool if you could use the Buster Sword. Maybe you could dress up like Cloud, a DLC pack where you could dress up like Cloud. Come on.
With the Cloud Amiibo?
Yes.
You were so excited. You were just hoping this becomes a dream. You hoping this dream becomes reality.
Bro.
I'm not gonna I mean, dreams can become reality, but
Wait, what?
I'm gonna say
Get back,
dreams.
get back.
Oh, okay.
Dreams can become reality, but really now.
Pika, if you were to see my reaction when they first announced Cloud for Smash, you probably would have quit the Skype call because I would have blown your eardrums out. I was so excited. I'm telling you, man. Cloud, I mean, they're friendly with them like that. And I think that would be just so neat. Just so neat. Sorry. But anyway. But anyway, back on topic. You've already seen Flurry Rush, right?
Yeah, where he like slows down time to have a better aim.
Yeah, he can do that, I guess. They didn't really premiere that in the gameplay at all when they showed it in the segments. They didn't really show that. They didn't show him riding a horse really at all, but they did show him using Flurry Rush against other enemies, like in like close hand-to-hand combat. Like you could go up to him with a sword, and you can, if they jump over you, use Flurry Rush, and then you could just like slash them while they're in midair or something, and then they would fly back and they would die as soon as time went back to normal. You know.
Oh, you would keep attacking, and then just it's like they stop, and then right when you stop, it's just like and then they die.
I feel like, yeah, so I think that was a really cool implementation, like a cool little power that he could have without using the Sheikah tablet or the Sheikah stone.
Yeah, I don't know where you're coming with this iPhone thing.
Get mad at me all you want.
Each time you say tablet, I kind of think of an iPad mini.
That's the point, because an iPad mini is a tablet, and you could, like, I think of a slate or any type of kind of tablet that you not take with you per se, but I mean he takes it with him, but it's big enough to be a tablet or a big ass like iPhone like 7. I mean, okay, watch if you were to see the gameplay, the way he uses it, it's like a tablet, kind of. You know, it's like a little GPS, sort of say.
It's his map.
It's his map, his GPS.
What if you could play as a female Link?
Linkle? You can't, but that would be neat. That'd be neat. Oh! And another thing, but I gotta wait till Nintendo gets back because this is huge. I gotta wait till Nintendo gets back.
All right, I'm back.
Perfect, guys.
What?
Here's one of the biggest things I noticed. I don't think you can't change your name.
Yeah, I know.
You can no longer change yourself because at the beginning she says Link, and if there's gonna be
I feel like I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I feel like they'll allow name changing as always, but if you choose to have your name as Link, she'll say Link. It's like, you know how in Fire Emblem Fates, how if your name is Corrin, they'll say Corrin and stuff.
They do?
But if your name isn't, yeah, they do. And if
are you serious? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, but if you don't have your name as Corrin, then they just don't say it at all.
Oh, wow. I did not at all think of that possibility. I just kind of assumed that they would want you to hear the voice acting for the first time ever, and that they would just kind of automatically make you Link. Or you would just name, when you were saying that, I thought you were just going to say, like, oh, you could probably just name the file, but for the most part, the character is Link.
Yeah.
I don't know, I mean...
Or it'll be kind of like that thing that, like, you just type a name and it'll just be like... I don't know how to explain it. Like
like it'll be like how Siri when you try to pronounce.
Yeah, like Siri.
Huh?
Like
no,
Dart.
no.
Like
I would
Dart.
rather have the Link thing because if it's like Siri where it's like
every time she's talking normally and then she says dark and it's just like what the no, none of that. None of that.
Like wake up.
It's like how you doing today? Dork. Like, would you like me to schedule your appointment at 2:30 p.m. Dork?
That's what I'm afraid of. I don't want no robotic voice messing up my whoever that is. I want to figure out who that is, by the way. But
Siri?
Not Siri. No, the woman talking.
What, the Siri, the one that does Siri's voice?
Stop, Pika. You know damn well what I'm talking about.
I don't know.
The woman at the beginning of the trailer that says Link. The one that's talking. The only person that's able to talk in the game.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, you did. You saw the trailer.
Oh, I don't know.
Isn't the old man able to talk too?
He's able to.
What is the old?
No,
the old man from the first game.
No.
You got me too hyped. Don't do this.
It's not.
Don't do
It's
this.
Ganondorf.
What if it was? What if you can do that? What if it was? Huh? What if he's the one that gives you the weapon?
No, he's not.
What if he was?
He's the one that gives you the apple. He doesn't give you weapon.
Wait, the old man from the first game gives you an apple?
The old man from the first game isn't in Breath of the Wild. The old guy in Breath of the Wild gives you an apple or something, I believe, right?
Yeah, baked apple.
Yeah, baked apple.
You ruined this for me.
Sorry. That'd be neat, though, I guess. Bro, I could imagine. I can only imagine a map pack for A Link to the Past, A Link Between Worlds. Oh, what if they made it like OG, like they put the world in it, but they made it top down view like the originals.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
But it was like 3D top down.
it would be like it would be 3D top down, but in like it would be Breath of the Wild graphics.
I would cry a little.
I would.
Like not. I don't think I would be very happy about that because I've seen games where they try to do it. I think there's a few games that try to do 3D top down views and it just doesn't look nice.
That's fair, but I think I mean it's Legend of Zelda. They've done it before. They could do it again. Why not? But I mean, in this game, I don't think it would be as appealing if it were top down.
Yeah.
But it would be really neat to have a little throwback kind of like that, you know. But
Yeah, or like a little mini game that's inside the game, that's top down.
yeah, like a little mini game that you can.
That would actually be nice.
I'm not gonna say it again. I can't do this.
What?
I was gonna say like a little app that you could play on the Sheikah stuff.
Oh my
Get out.
gosh, no,
Apple.
no.
You're just not being a good human being tonight, are you?
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you ain't.
Oh.
No, you
God.
are not. I didn't mean to say you are not being a good human being. If you were, you wouldn't call it that.
I said Sheikah Stone. I said Sheikah Stone.
But you said app. You're on this Sheikah tablet. If they call it a tablet, I'm gonna cry.
I'm gonna
It's
keep
called a
calling it my
slate. They call it a slate.
phone. A slate. Oh. Wait, they
do.
oh Sheikah Slate.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been calling it the Stone for a minute now. Whoops.
You play a Sheikah app on the Sheikah slate.
I promise you, the first time.
Is there gonna be a Sheikah slate too? Huh? Sheikah
Sheikah
slate
Slate?
5S.
Yeah, I was about to say the Sheikah Slate S.
Get out.
Where would he get his Wi-Fi?
Sheikah
Where does he
Slate
get his
Mini.
Wi-Fi though?
It's so advanced that it doesn't need
He
Wi-Fi.
doesn't need
He gets
Wi-Fi.
it's run on fairy energy.
Like, did you see how it updates? Like a water droplet drops on it.
Yeah,
and
you just
updates.
drop a little thing of water on it and it gets a whole new power. That was actually really neat. I like that a lot.
Wait, are you guys serious? Are you guys just serious? Just
No,
still
we're being
joking?
serious. That's in the game. Those are what the shrines are.
Really?
Or at least what
Like
some
you
of them
place
are.
it on this thing, and like some special like something drips on it, and then it's like updates.
Yeah, it grants you a new power every time you do that. Every time you go to one of the shrines, at the beginning of the shrine, you go in there, you put the Sheikah tablet down on the thing, it drips a thing of water on it, or whatever those are, and it updates the tablet, and you get a new, Sheikah slate, and you get a new app, and it allows you.
You're not sliding. You're not
magnets.
sliding. You're not sliding with that. Get out.
You're just like
You get
a
out.
new app.
Excuse me.
Cameron,
Okay. I'm sorry. I knew I
No,
was
no,
gonna
no,
run
no,
you
no,
over.
no.
Hold on.
No.
Okay.
I'm fine.
You get a
You're
new
good.
power, and those powers are like bombs, magnets. What else? Time stopping. You could stop time for a certain item. No.
You can stop time for a certain item.
Okay, like let's say there's a big ass boulder, right? This is what I thought was really neat. This was very creative. Did you see that, Nintendo?
What?
When they did the thing, when they got the power to time, it was, I forgot the name of it, but it was like a time freeze thing.
Manipulation.
And what they did was you're able to, like, let's say they went up to a little boulder, right? This big boulder, and they used it, and they used that power on it, right? And they stopped time for it for a certain amount of time, right? And then they would grab a hammer and they would hit the rock multiple times, and then the little arrow would appear, and it would get bigger and bigger every time you hit it. And then as soon as time unfreezes for it, it would fly off, depending on how much power you put into it.
Huh. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it was actually really neat, and I thought that was a really good idea. Nothing, Pika?
No, I remember what I was gonna say about you.
What?
You were like this, like a Sheikah tablet, like.
Okay.
It has that app, and like it's really cool. Like you try to fly it off like it was nothing.
I'm not slick.
That was so shade.
But as far as that's as far as the Sheikah stone goes, the Sheikah slate goes. And it's actually really neat. But that's what my question was. Like, after you go to all the after you go to like a certain amount of shrines, like after that, then what? Like, what do you unlock in the shrines next? Like, do you get new abilities for Link or anything like that? Oh, and another thing I noticed at the beginning of the game, or for them, from what I saw, as soon as you start up, Link is able to climb, throw, and weld and cook and stuff like that. Like, you don't need any. Apparently, you don't need items to do any of that stuff. You're able to push boulders. Like,
because Link read it. Well, I mean, that makes sense then, because Link's been on adventures like there's no tomorrow.
I mean, but Link at the beginning of this one, he just wakes up.
Oh.
It's a kid. He just kind of wakes up and is told, follow this, and then do you.
Follow this, do you.
Pretty much. It's very straightforward. So I guess you don't really get any ability enhancing items anymore, considering right at the beginning of the game, you're able to push boulders, climb rocks like it's nothing, hitchhike, whatever. And it's like nothing.
Mm.
You know? So
I like how you do the shield surfing off of mountains.
the shield surfing was really, really neat, actually. That was really cool.
You get shield surf?
You can snowboard with your shield, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. This is a master shield? Is it a high? I'm not gonna be able to pronounce
Hylian
it.
shield?
Yeah.
We haven't seen it. You can just grab any wooden shield and you can just surf on it.
Yeah.
What if it breaks if you hit so many amount of rocks?
It does.
If you hit an amount of rocks?
Mm-hmm.
But if you hit no rocks, you're good.
I think it only lasts a certain amount of time before it breaks. But I think it does. I think the shield does get weaker if you use it to slide down a hill.
Yeah, it does. It takes damage.
Oh yeah.
You know, I didn't like how they. I don't know. It makes sense, but it looks like the stamina meter runs out very fast.
Well, then again, you do find shields and items and other like equipment really like it's common. You will always find shields and stuff everywhere. So
Do you guys
No,
think...
I mean the stamina meter, not the.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like for a stamina meter for like for a regular wooden shield, I think it's pretty fair considering how common.
No. The stamina meter for Link.
Oh, you mean like for running and climbing?
Yeah.
For climbing, it's fair. For running, it's exactly like Skyward Sword. Small and stupid. I don't think that's a very fair
Well, you gotta think about it. If you were gonna sprint, how long do you think it would last as long as Link?
I can sprint longer than Link can in this game. I can sprint longer than Link. Me!
What's that supposed to mean?
I mean, have you taken a look at me? I can sprint longer than Link in Skyward Sword and this game combined. That's terrible.
I have no ideas about this.
I'm just saying, like, his stamina meter is really... For climbing, it's actually really nice. It's actually a really good stamina meter. He can climb for quite a minute before he drops. But for running, it's almost like, what's the point of even having it? You know, like, it makes you go just a little bit faster for about, like, what? Not even 10 seconds?
What about, like, the climbing one or the running one?
Running. For climbing, it's good. For running, it's pointless almost.
Well, does it regen fast? Does it, like, regen fast, or is it, like, slow?
No, it regenerates pretty... it regenerates pretty fast, but it's still, like...
No.
For as big as a world as this is, you would think that they would make the stamina a little bit bigger for you to run a little bit longer.
What about this? Did they feature any swimming?
Yes, there is swimming.
Is there a breath meter?
Yes.
No. There is?
Can you go underwater? You can go underwater, can't you?
You could dive, but I don't know if you could go underwater.
That is
Diving
going
is
underwater.
No. But he just floats right back up.
Oh, he does?
I'm not stupid.
You say it's kind of stupid. What if,
I'm not stupid.
well, they said it's kind of stupid on LinkedIn.
Okay, well, I mean, but I know there's a stamina meter for that too, but I don't think it goes out as fast. as running. Nothing goes out as fast as running does. That's the tipper for me. I don't understand why they didn't make it longer, because you're in such a big world. You're gonna need to run longer to get to places faster. So I don't know.
That's true.
Speaking of overworld stuff, here's a revolutionary thing. Link has a jump button.
Oh yeah, now he can jump.
He can jump on his own. But what's the point?
To jump off of cliffs.
Yeah, but you may as well just run off the cliff. Like any other Legends of the... I mean, Grant, I like the idea. I'm perfectly fine with jumping. Perfectly fine with it. I don't mind it at all. But like...
We've been needing it.
Huh?
We've been needing it.
You think so?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. The automatic jump thing made me feel safer. Like I didn't have to, it didn't, Link didn't depend on me to jump. Like I get to depend on the game to jump for me, so I don't really have to worry about making jumps as far and stuff like that. Like, oh, okay. Like for making jumps super far jumps or anything like that. Like I wouldn't have to worry about it, because I know he can only jump if if the game allows him to. But now that you're in control of the jump, now I have to worry about how far can he go and stuff like that,
Well, you don't have to worry about that, because you know when to jump on your own. It's not like...
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess it was just another idea of their sense of freedom. Like, I guess I think a jump button was really a really smart idea. I'm very glad that they gave you the ability to jump. Like, it is true that sometimes that you did feel kind of like trapped. Like, I like jumping in games,
Yeah, it's like most of the time in Legend of Zelda games, you're like, oh, if I could just jump up there.
Yeah.
Like,
you know what? That's true.
But then again, like most of the places that he would be able to jump to, he could just climb up the wall. So,
True.
I mean,
now you could run, jump, and get a good head start on climbing the wall.
Yeah.
Or climbing rocks,
And do you start off the game with like the magic bombs or no?
No. You get that in one of the shrines, I believe. Yeah, you do. You get that in one of the shrines. Every ability
cool.
Every ability on the Sheikah Slate you have to get from a shrine, besides the GPS.
Huh.
But
I think that's really cool. Like,
what did I miss?
No, nothing much.
Just
talking about.
I have a question for you guys.
What's up?
Oh wait, well, you guys can go first. What were you guys saying?
No,
I was saying I think the bombs are really cool. How like you can't run out of them.
Yeah, and not only that, but they don't have a time limit before they blow up, so you can use them at any given time, and you detonate them. You have the power to detonate them whenever.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, you can hold it in your hand for as long as you want. And then you could throw it, and you could just sit there, and you could detonate it anytime you're ready.
Detonates it from half across the world.
There's no point in that.
That's a joke.
Yeah, you just put it down and go all the way up a mountain and just detonate it.
Yeah, but at the same time,
All you see is a tiny little bit. All you see is a little bit of smoke. It's like mission accomplished.
You just see, you're just like way off in the distance. You just see.
Yeah.
Puts on sunglasses.
Do the bombs stack so you can lay out multiple bombs to make a bigger explosion?
No, I think you can only place one bomb at a time, though. That's the thing. I think.
Do you guys think there's gonna be? You know how there's a Epona like horse riding, right?
Yes. Or I don't know about if it's Epona, but there's horse riding.
Huh?
I don't know if it's Epona, but it's definitely horse riding.
What do you think there's gonna be flying? Like you're gonna be able to use like a flying mount? Like you're gonna be able to fly on like a giant bird?
No.
A giant dragon?
You don't get to fly, but you do get to glide.
No, but I mean to travel farther, easier. Like horse speeds, yeah, it's good. But like if you were gonna use like maybe a griffin, I don't know. Like I'm just using a griffin.
A griffin?
Or something like that with the wings. That's small, but with wings, that can carry a person. Would you be able to use something like that?
I don't think so.
And go even faster than the horse.
That'd be really neat, but I don't think they have anything like that. I'm pretty sure that it's strictly It's strictly Epona, and maybe if they have it, some kind of fast traveling thing that they implement with the Sheikah slate.
Yeah, I feel like there's gonna be some sort of teleport thing.
What?
I feel like there's gonna be some sort of teleporting thing.
I do too. I think they're gonna have some.
Same.
They're not gonna have a world this big and not have a way for you to like be able to like save your progress in a town or something, and then be able to transport to another town. You know?
Yeah.
Do you think
yeah,
there's gonna be
like,
trading merchants?
Yes.
Like no, but instead of rupees, you trade items.
Maybe. I feel like there's gonna be in certain towns or whatever. I feel like there's a certain there's gonna be like a certain collector that'll want certain items for you to get items from him or certain upgrades or something.
Or
like
I feel
that.
like there's gonna be like some sort of like blacksmith, how there was in Skyward Sword.
Yeah,
give him
I think that too.
Give him certain items, like because you can collect so many things. You can just give him a few things, then he'll make a weapon out of it. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
like ore, out of ore and stuff.
Maybe, probably.
Does it show Link mining?
Yeah, you can mine.
Well, no, he blows up. No, he blows up stuff, right?
You can mine and blow up stuff.
Link can use a pickaxe.
Not a pickaxe, a regular axe or a sword, and you can mine ore.
What?
Yeah, something like that.
That makes no sense.
No, but it's not just like underground. It's like random
you can
black
find, like,
rock.
Yeah, you can find these random black rocks anywhere. You can blow them up. You can beat on them with an axe or a sword.
And you get
material.
ore out of it. You get ore out of it.
Yeah. And stuff like that. Where do you find flint?
Why?
Your cobblestone? No, just kidding.
I mean, I know you're because
I mean, yeah.
I thought it was really neat that you're able to make your own campfire.
Yeah.
Like you're able to like.
Can you roast marshmallows?
No.
No.
There's no marshmallows in the game, but you can roast other things. You can roast pigs, steaks. You can roast pepper. You can make a whole meal.
Can you play with your friends? Do you think there's going to be an online feature?
No. Oh my gosh, that's cool. But no.
That would be really neat.
Like all you guys are sitting around the campfire just eating?
That'd be really cool. That'd be really. If this game were online, I think we would have a freaking blast.
Yeah.
We wouldn't even do single player. We'd just go on multiplayer, just mess around.
I would never do I would never do single player.
Like blow stuff up, destroy the world. And stuff.
Imagine if we were able to take on bosses together.
Yeah.
Like explore dungeons and take on bosses and stuff together.
Yeah.
Like that is the dream, right?
Or it's like we all go separate directions, and whoever gets to Ganon first wins.
Something like that. We could do our own little games. Like we could set up our own little hunting games or something like that. Like whatever, you know.
The Hunger Games.
We could set up our own Hunger Games. Oh wait.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine it's just 24 different links. Just like what's up? Different outfits, but they're like similar colors.
Guys.
Just...
You know what's funny? Triforce Heroes.
Why?
Because we already have a multiplayer Legends of Zelda game that we haven't touched in decades.
I haven't even getting it.
But that's me and Karen have. We got like the master. What is it called? Master.
Oh yeah, we got the master outfit for that. What if that was an available suit in the game?
Oh my god.
Oh
it's
my.
The what?
Like there's this one master outfit.
Yeah, yellow one.
Like like we've been like ever since we started that game, me and Cameron we'd play together and we'd be like, we want that outfit so much. And then one night we just stayed up playing it and we finally got it. We're like,
you know what's funny? We found out there was a way easier route to get it, and it was so easy. Yeah. We were so mad, and we got it in under like an hour.
Yeah.
What was the easier route?
It was just like fighting game.
Huh?
The multiplayer fighting thing where we would fight each other, and then we would like whoever wins would get a good item and stuff. Well, I guess we're still technically on topic for Legend of Zelda, but I think we're just about done here. We already missed.
Do you think you'll be able to milk a cow?
No, there's no cows.
Oh, no, maybe in a town.
Doubt it.
What would you be able to drink?
For moo milk?
Yeah.
Bro, that reminds me. What if can you get bottles? Do you think? Because when I was
thinking about that.
I was thinking about that too because I saw him like he made a potion out of some items.
Yeah.
And he made like potions and stuff, and he automatically just got the bottles, and he was just able to drink it or whatever. But
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I wonder if there's like, do you have to have a, like, maybe in the full version of the game, do you have to have a bottle to be able to make that certain thing, or do you have to, I don't know, or do you even need bottles at all? How are you gonna trap fairies? You know?
Yeah.
If they even are fairies.
If there are fairies, how are we gonna trap fairies? You know, are there gonna be any bottles? Is there gonna be any way for you to conceal a fairy or other heart or potions or milk or anything? You know, I don't know.
Do you think there's Do you think different juices, if you're gonna be able to make juices, do you think they'll deja vu? This is weird. I feel like I brought this up already, but like in the past.
But
Juices. Do you think juices will have different effects?
they do.
Like the different chew jellies.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah, they have chew jellies.
They have chew jellies. You can make everything you mix together makes something different, and it always does. Like you can make some drink that gives you a certain amount of health. You can make a drink that takes away health. You can make a drink that like exceeds
Why
your
would you
health.
need to take away health though?
What? What?
Why would you need to make a drink that takes away health?
You
Like,
don't
when-
know
when
what
you
you're
see what-
making. That's the thing. I meant to ask that too. Do you think there's gonna be a way to? Okay, you know how there was cooking.
Wait,
and
do you
stuff?
think this would be a way to record what you make?
That's what I'm gonna ask.
My bad.
No, it's fine. I get what that's what I was. That's what I was kind of implying. Like, is there gonna be a way for you to like save whatever recipes that you make and stuff like that? Because from what I've seen, they would make something, and they would try and make something else, but it would come out something different. Like they would. Like, is there a way for you to save recipes or save what you make or anything like that? Like, kind of, or do you have to remember it on your own? Because if I have to remember it on my own, I guess I wouldn't be too mad because I would just save the recipes in my phone or whatever. Like, whatever I use to make something, like I would just, like, let's say I grab like a chili, another chili, a moblin horn, a steak, and something else. Because you can make anything with that, a butterfly. I would probably just write down what ingredients I'm using, cook it in the pot, and whatever it makes, I'm gonna write down whatever it makes. But otherwise, maybe you get some kind of, maybe you have to go to a town and get like a recipe book from somebody.
Like a book, and then you get in the lists right in.
Yeah, or maybe it saves itself on the Sheikah slate. I have no idea, but there should be a way for you to save your recipes. Otherwise, I guess I wouldn't be too mad if there wasn't. I mean, it leaves you to your head like, okay, I gotta remember that this makes this, you know?
That could also screw you up, because let's say you make a really good healing potion, and you need health.
Oh, I forgot to save it.
Oh, yeah. See what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Oh! So, I wonder how you save the game, too. Like, when you save, do you save near the nearest checkpoint, or do you save it, like, whenever you save the game, do you just stop wherever you are? Does Link just stand there in the cold all night, just waiting for you to come back, since it goes by real time?
It does?
Yeah, the game goes by real time.
So if there's a
And I feel
sunset in the
like
game,
because we're gonna go back to school when the game comes out.
We're gonna have trouble getting stuff during the day. No,
Yeah.
no. Okay, hold on. Okay, what I mean by real time is like it like in game, obviously time goes by faster. Like days and nights go by in like an hour or 2 hours, right? So different things happen at night than they do at day. There's different weathers and stuff like that. But I made sure to watch the timer, like because you have Link has a little clock in the corner when you're playing, and it'll show what time it is. So it'll go from like, so every like few seconds is 5 minutes.
Really?
Every few seconds is 5 minutes. So time definitely goes by way faster. But but certain things like the Wolf Amiibo, like that still applies to real time. Like we still have to wait a full 24 hours in real time to use it again.
So that could be like a week, technically.
A what?
That could be like a week or 2 weeks in game.
Yeah, a week could go by in game, and you wouldn't even know. You'd just be screwing around trying to climb a rock.
Do you think there'll be medical issues? Like, oh, you'd be poisoned and you're constantly just weak, or maybe you got food poisoning?
Oh, food poison. Wow. You know what? I didn't think about that. There might be. Hell.
You have to be like, if you get food poisoning, maybe you don't fight, maybe your attacks don't do much, and you're a little bit slower until you or like it wears off after a time, or you make some medicine.
I didn't think about that. Wow.
Like, can you make medicine?
You
Like, that's the.
you gotta.
Let's say, what if? Huh?
You gotta cook a certain thing to make medicine for yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, like, but it would be more herbs. What about for juices? Like, in the pot, instead of, let's say if you put a bunch of choo-choo jellies, right? Like, let's say you put 4 choo-choo jellies of, like, red.
Mm-hmm.
Like, red choo-choo jellies in 4 of the slots. On the 5th slot, let's say you put an apple. Maybe it makes red apple choo-choo jelly. Or, not jelly, or maybe juice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, how would you be able to differ the difference between juice and actual meals?
I don't know. Like I said, you probably have to buy a recipe book. Maybe you can get, you unlock a way to save your recipes, but at the same time, you could go to like a store and they'll tell you, oh yeah, I have a recipe book for all these different things you can make with choo-choo jellies or certain things you can make with chilies or steaks. And then maybe some of them, maybe you could go to like some kind of like weird hospital. Or maybe there's a way where you can, maybe there's a system where you can, kind of like in Earthbound, where you can go to a hospital and you can, or some kind of like medical tent or something, whatever, however it works in game. You can like pay like some kind of doctor to like heal you of whatever status effects you may have gotten, like poison or something. Or you could just make the recipe yourself and heal yourself of poison.
Actually, do you think that Link will be able to set up a camp?
Yes, you can.
Hmm?
You can. Okay. Like I was getting ready to say earlier that whenever you cut down a tree, I think you get firewood, right? And you can just put that on the ground, and then you can. Excuse me. I'm not sure where, but you can find flint, right? And if you put the flint next to the firewood and you hit the flint a few times, it'll make a fire in the firewood, and then you can cook and stuff.
No, but a tent though, like to sleep through the night.
There's no point in sleeping through the night. You're traveling through the night.
What if there's dangerous? Oh, really? Wow. Never mind.
Yeah, and a tent's not gonna keep you safe from goblins and stuff. So, I don't know. But as far as that,
Do you think there's gonna be a fatigue meter then?
Fatigue?
Fatigue, meaning the lack of, like, just tired. You're just tired.
No.
Do you think after a moment Link will get tired?
No.
No?
I don't think that's gonna be included actually.
What if they put that in?
That'd be sucky. That would suck. I don't think I'd like that very much. A fatigue meter. I don't know. Like the way they.
I mean, it would only occur after like a while though.
I don't know. I mean, it's possible that they may have that if you don't eat.
Like to add a little bit of challenge, you know what I mean?
Excuse me. That's true. That's true. I don't know. But anyway, you're eating, and Nintendo has not said anything in the past like 3 minutes.
I'm so sorry. I'm actually really hungry.
It's fine. But I guess that means I think we're just about done here, yeah?
Yes. And I'm about to be done with my Cheez-Its.
Oh my god. Alright, well. Anyway, guys, I guess that is going to go ahead and wrap it up. Tell me what you guys think about Breath of the Wild. Any ideas that you guys might have about it, the amiibos or anything that you may have. Go ahead and tell us in the comment section below. We'll probably have a conversation with you. Just tell us what you're thinking. And I think that's going to go ahead and do it. So, thank you guys ever so much for watching. I truly hope you enjoy this. Please make sure to drop a like, drop a comment. Make sure to go subscribe to Alpha Pika as well as Nintendo 64. Channels are linked in the description as always. Make sure to check out the main channel for gaming, for main gaming, and if you want to see a live stream of us playing Breath of the Wild when it comes out, and that's gonna do it.
Bye, boys.
Later, guys.
See ya.